Hello, guys. Welcome to Afrobeat Roundup once again. Thank you so much for always liking and sharing. We'll go straight down to business immediately. No time for any sort of greeting too much because there's serious business down to be discussed. And of course, I've got Big Lala right here to dissect a couple of things. There's so much going on in the world of Afrobeat. It's Afrobeat Roundup. Before we continue, I just want to say, please, we at Gusto Media, at Gusto TV Africa, we've got loads of services to offer you. If you want to rent our space, is right there. Very lovely studio space. Of course, if you also want to shoot your event, we shoot very lovely events for very affordable fees. It is very affordable. Your weddings, your birthdays, anything you want to shoot, just reach out to us. Our email is there, and of course, you can message us on WhatsApp as well. We'll be right there to respond to all of your orders. So please bring markets come. God bless you as you do. Big Lala, we are right here, Afrobeat Roundup. And talking about Afrobeat, 2025 has seen quite a lot of, a lot of people saying, oh, we love this music, we love that music, and everything like that. But then there's been loads of people also saying, please calm down on these releases. Shode, one of the artists who I think you not even be discussing about the many releases, you know, is the one who said, "Oh, man, there'll be too many releases this year,
Mm.
and you guys need to calm down with the releases." Big Lala, 2025. Have we ever seen a year like this in terms of Afrobeat music releases, albums, EPs, singles, videos? Have we seen any year like 2025 before in the history of Afrobeats?
I think we've seen close. If you cast your mind back to is it 2024, just last year, yeah. I
Okay.
think that there was a period like this when there was just so many albums. I think in
I think the
one month.
COVID period as well, gave us like
Was there
we were
COVID
at
period
home.
was slow
We were
now.
at home. Yes, so
Yeah.
there was
But people
nothing.
didn't get to that, oh, let's drop music in the speaker. What was COVID? COVID had a lot of people doing live Instagram performances,
Yeah.
live battles to keep ourselves busy. I
Yeah.
don't think it was close. But last year we saw something like this. I think there was a particular month where quite a lot of people, were releasing music. And to be honest, do they have a point? Is there so many music out right now? I think yes. Me personally, I think I have new music fatigue. But to give it a name, yeah, yeah, there's quite a lot out there.
Yeah, but would you say it's a good thing for Afrobeat or it's a bad thing?
Well, it's hard to gauge, but you know that people, there's more access or there's more opportunities. Right
Hmm.
now, there's more artists more than ever. The industry is bigger than ever, right? The fans of music are also bigger than ever. So I think it's getting to a point where maybe perhaps people need to just be focused with their attention, right? When I say focus with your attention is okay, have the people you like and jam the people you like and don't try to jam everybody. I think it's
Hmm.
very overwhelming for people who are genuine fans of Afrobeat or Nigerian music, right? And we also have people who have been in the game long enough, who are still not relenting on the game, but they're still dropping music. I think that all that is just adding to it. It's adding to it really. So I think people just need to calm down. Maybe choose one or two people you are really, really in love with. Of course, the other people will suffer, but just jam the ones that you like. But it's hard. I understand that it's hard because yes, sometimes you can like an artist so much because you follow their career from way back, right?
Hmm.
So that means you can't turn a blind eye to them. But there are new artists who are also exciting that you want to see what's up with them,
Yeah. Yeah.
what their music is about.
Yeah.
And yeah, and people are listening. People are really listening. So those are the issues on
Mm.
ground. Too many.
Yeah. How do you think the fans should, manage this situation? Too many music, even from their faves,
Mm.
and too many features as well. It's affecting the charts. The charts are going up and down. People are moving from left, right to center. Music is going from left, right to center as well. There's just been a whole lot happening.
Yeah.
How should the fans cope? How should they manage this whole? It's more like they have food in their mouth and they're still trying to stuff them with so many other things right now. It's
Yeah,
just a whole lot.
yeah.
How should the fans manage?
Uh, pff, the only way they can manage is choose what you consume. And I think a lot of people are getting to that stage. I think me myself, I'm going to that stage. I don't think really have space in my head for new artists unless it's very, very exceptional.
Yeah.
But these days, there's some new artists on board and who are buzzing. I don't want to mention names, but I just struggle to gravitate to understand what the music is about. Right?
Mm.
I don't want to mention people's names, but I'm seeing a lot of songs that a lot of people are liking. People are getting co-signs even from big names, and I'm like, well, what's going on here? Is this the standard? When using it,
Big Lala, focus, please.
I
Focus.
don't know what you're
Focus.
talking about. I'm like,
Focus.
what is going?
Focus. Focus. Focus.
I struggle. I struggle to, when I see it's buzzing a lot. I'm like, what is going on here? Is it? I know it's new generation music, and new generation like it, but
Yeah.
my own generation that love it, that hyping it, I struggle to see what they see in it. To be honest, I just don't see
Mm.
it.
Right. Right. Big Lala, if we start to talk about this, we're going to lose focus. Right? We're going to lose focus.
I don't know what
So
you're talking
please,
about.
let's try as much as possible to stay on track while
Mm,
we discuss this particular one.
mm,
Anyways, Big Lala, still on the music, still on Afrobeat
yeah.
2025.
Mm,
Wizkid is on a run. Davido is on a run. Everyone is on a run. People are picking their faves. The
yeah.
music it's non-stop. And we've got albums coming after albums and everything. Do some artists get to suffer for the status of some other artists in this whole
Of
ecosystem?
course, of course. And the people you mentioned, the people who are going on these ones, they are part of the problem, right?
How are they part of the problem?
Yeah. See, Wiz for example. Now, Wiz has gone on such a long run of features. Do you remember the previous
That's his bread and butter. That's where he eats from.
where
That's where he feeds from,
Go
bro.
and see
That's
that
his business.
he's eating from his catalog and other things, right? He
Okay.
doesn't have anything to put, but they still have that energy. They still have that, you know, that zeal to want to drop music at the
Mm-hmm.
highest level.
Yeah.
And because they are not slowing down, right? They are just flooding the market. These are the big guys we're talking about now. They are flooding the market. There are other new guys who are coming and doing the same and flooding the market. Everybody is just flooding the market. So everybody is to blame. It's just sometimes it's just lack of proper planning. People are leaving it late. Now this is where you now have to give people kudos for releasing albums in February and in March and getting it on with and moving on, right? We have
Mm-hmm.
people who are leaving it late till the end of the year because everybody wants to have a December hit.
Yeah.
There's now a huge break.
I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah,
Is this a December heat factor?
I
Is
think
this a
that's
case of people just trying to look for, what, if I drop in October and September, it will peak around December and then I can go for all the shows and pack all the money and everything. Is this a dirty December heat theory in place right now?
possibly. I think December is always a big month for musicians.
Mm,
Everybody wants to have a song that is on the airways in December because it's high. There's loads of
yeah.
parties, loads of
Hmm.
events. You want
Right.
to hear your songs being banged everywhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah, of course, it's one of the factors that is letting people uh, you know, release music so late into the year, and then
Into the year.
everybody wants to just get the listeners' attention. But right now, you are stressing the listeners out. Quite frankly,
Yeah. I mean, with the plethora of music that has been out right now, loads and loads and loads of music, Big Lala, do you think that it has affected the quality of the music that is Afrobeat?
to be honest, I wouldn't say it has affected per se.
Mm.
Um, there's still been quality. Like of was it 2 days ago? I still had quite a few snippets. I'm like, nah, this is going to bang. This is going to bang. But me knowing myself, when that music comes out, to even pick it up, like right now, there's so many albums out that I really want to listen to, but I can't get into it fully because if I get into it fully, there's another album I need to listen to. There's now
Just
the there's
mhm.
now the what's it called of okay, this which one can I you have to make a decision. Which one can I go into fully? One will suffer
Mm.
for the other. So it's a battle of people's attention, and I don't think any of them are winning.
Yeah. What? They're not winning?
They're not winning because people are. they are dividing
There's
their
a Dumodu on number
potential.
one, on the chart for the past couple of days since they released the album.
Yeah.
Album is number one Apple Music and Spotify.
Hmm.
The song with Wizkid is number one Apple Music and Spotify as well. So he's winning, is he not?
They are not winning. That's just one person. And his winning is also subjective because there are other people who have albums. I mean, if you want to
Mm.
be collective with their winning, there's Adekunle Gold who just drop an album. There are people who just drop singles. There are
Yeah.
people who just drop albums. There's quite a lot.
And these days, it seems like one or two big artists are dropping albums every week. This Friday,
Mm,
we've got Zlatan Ibile, we've got Black Bones dropping
exactly.
this Friday.
Exactly.
Last week, we got Odumodu Black. We've got, I think another person dropped an album. And then the week
Adekunle
before,
Gold.
it was Bella Shmurda and Adekunle Gold.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then a week before as well, it was another artist drop. Like it is just
Too
a
much.
back to back to back. And these are albums with 16, 15, 14 tracks.
They don't do it
And then
small.
we've got the guys who just dropped the singles. Oh yeah, last week it was Peruzzi
Yeah,
and Odumodu,
exactly. Is it
Odumodu Black,
Peruzzi's
Star
softly
Ballad.
made? Yeah, and I glanced through Peruzzi's album. I'm seeing dope tracks in there, but for the life of me, I have Peruzzi, Adekunle Gold, what's his name, Odumodu Black, what's his name, Bella Shmurda,
Bella Shmurda,
yeah,
Adekunle Gold.
what's his name, Zlatan's going to enter the mix.
Yeah.
There are other people who are not, mainstream artists that you want to give their attention to. Vector,
Yeah.
I'm someone that
Fola
likes
was
Vector.
still Fola still dropped an album
Drop
like a
drop
month
an
ago.
album. Kí
Yeah,
ló
like a
dé?
month
Ṣé ẹ fẹ́
ago.
pa wá ni? Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ pa wá ni?
So, Big Lala, the question is, are these albums and singles, are they depriving fans of discovering gems? Like you said, Peruzzi's album, quite a lot of good song, great, amazing songs on there. But the fans cannot go out because they can't even go to that album very well. They can't deep dive into it. Because before you know it, there's another one out again. So there's just a whole lot on the table for them that they cannot focus on one. You understand? At this time, is it depriving fans and even the artists themselves, you know, the chance for their fans to discover the quality that they have made?
Of course. That's why I said none of them are winning. Because if look at all these names now, there's no reason why these names could not have dropped the album in the first 8 months and spread themselves out. Of course, nobody knows anybody's calendar, right? But leaving it late, it's leaving it late. There's
Yeah,
no excuse. You can't have any
definitely.
excuse. Right?
Definitely.
You left it late. There are weeks where you could have, done these things. I don't know what all of them were looking at, and the people know that people are planning to drop albums. And maybe some people. I know a couple of names are actually trying to gauge each other. I don't want to talk about them, but I know they were trying to gauge each other who's going to drop first. But immediately one dropped, the other one said, "Yes, I'm ready. I'm dropping."
I'm dropping. Right.
So
Right.
there's that element in there as well, but it's just bad planning from them. And I'm pretty sure they would be looking at it and okay, maybe they don't want to move it to next year, and they're just want to give it a go and see what happens. And that's what they've
Mm.
done. But again, it's overwhelming, the listeners.
Yeah, definitely overwhelming for the listeners and maybe a bit overwhelming even for the artists themselves. And Big Lala, this has caused a whole lot of buzz on social media. The music is getting too much. The
Hmm.
fans are complaining. To be honest, I can see a couple of tweets of the fans complaining. Even the artist, Shode, one of the
Make
artists
sure they go sit down.
who
He just a
also
drop
has
feature.
released a lot of music in the past
Yeah.
couple of months,
Mm.
is also saying, guys, you need to calm down with these releases. It is getting way, way too much. I think that is a bit hypocritical though. But yeah, for the artists themselves, it's been a whole lot. And Daniel Rega is even Dabi Crane could not keep up.
You had to take a break. You
Even
don't finish your repertoire.
For Dabi Crane to say, you know what, nah,
You
I'm
don't
done.
finish your repertoire.
Done. You guys should carry on with what you want to do and everything. I'm done with this whole, dropping albums and everything. Quite a whole lot. Big Lala, I can't say. Anyways, good luck to everybody. Like I always say, let the best man or the best group or the best set of people may they win and may everybody win basically because really that is all that that we want. Anyways, talking about the music,